Hello everybody, I believe we may be live. Have been having some technical issues, but it looks like we are live. I don't know if there's sound or not, but I'm hoping. To do things in an unusual fashion to get things running. I don't know what's going on. I didn't make any changes. Hopefully we are up and running properly. Okay, great. We are up and running. Anyway, welcome to Montezuma. It is about 77 degrees, believe it or not. Very warm for an October day. It is, well, the breeze has just picked up. I don't know if I'd say it's breezy, but breeze has picked up. And actually, I think it might, various forecasts I had seen coming into today had mentioned, you know, some breezy conditions. Anyway, above us I see an eagle. Come on, wires. That may be the second eagle I've seen. I've already seen one eagle. I don't know if that's the same eagle. The one I had seen had been out quite a ways away. Oh, uh-oh. Some beetle just landed on my windshield, and then, I don't know, and then just like slid down. You know, good luck to you. Anyway, and I would say it's partly sunny. And has been partly sunny since I arrived. I mean, sunnier a little bit maybe earlier, but anyway. And I've seen, in addition to eagles, at least one eagle, I've seen Canada geese, I've seen numerous gulls, including at least one that I would say was a ring-billed gull. I've seen northern shovelers, mallards, what may be a pintail. I just saw a crow. I believe American crow, but might not have been. Could have been a fish crow for all I know. I'm guessing American crow. And red-winged blackbirds I've seen. I mentioned mallards and northern shovelers. I may have seen a pintail. I have seen some green-winged teals. And I'm not sure what else. So let's, we'll take a quick look here. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, for instance, in terms of shorebirds or anything. I'm going to set you down because I need both hands on the wheel so I can turn around up here. We're not going to go as far towards the road as I would have liked because just there are people here and there. Have room to do so. So hopefully we're not going to have a lot of technical issues today, but you never know. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras right away. Oh, come on. Crow was bathing, but I missed it. Trying to get wires going. Okay, there it goes. I'm trying to find some ducks that I can see with my own eyes. Okay, that's the one. Looks like a shoveler, northern shoveler, I believe. To be honest, I wasn't sure, but I saw that bill. Very prominent bill that the northern shoveler has. And there may be another one over here. So anyway, quite a warm day today for October. I think it's supposed to cool right down with, maybe not, back down to normal quite yet, but like in the next day or so. My primary concern with weather today is, having maybe too much sunshine when we're trying to look over long distances. But we'll just deal with it as best we can. I'm not sure if these are pintails or not. They might be. Hold on, let me look around with binoculars just a bit. See a mallard there, along with a Canada goose to our left. Could be another pintail back there, if that is a pintail. That center screen. We won't be here very long. I want to, get going right away, just because I had not seen anything out of the ordinary when I passed through the first time. These might be teals. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I just wish everyone would have the courtesy of getting right to breeding colors to make things a little easier for those of us who really don't know what we're talking about. That looks like a green-winged teal. Almost definitely. It's a male. Not quite in breeding colors, but getting there. You can see the green band on its head, you know, that goes over the eye. Alright, just crow just flew by. Okay. And it may have been that same crow, I don't know. I definitely just heard an American crow. Wind is picking up a bit again. Is that a blue-winged teal, maybe? I'm not so sure. That I'm not sure. I think we're gonna get going very shortly. Just looking around here, to see what's here. That may be is that an American black duck back there? I think so. Look how dark it is compared to mallard. Very similar, obviously, though. But the colors are different. So I think we have actually a couple American black ducks back there. One in the foreground, one right behind it. For comparison, you can see that male mallard right there. I'm not sure if there are any other mallards with it. I don't think so, but you can see size-wise and everything, they're very close. I'm not sure what kind of gulls these are. I don't see the ring. I see a red dot. I don't know what that means, unless it's a young one getting its adult coloration. And maybe they have the red dot. I don't know. Those are, I'm guessing, are ring billed up there, or but I'm not sure about that one. It looks like it maybe it just reached it, and I don't know if they have a red dot as young. Okay, it's time we moved along. I'll take one more, well, hold on. I'll take one more look with binoculars. Okay, let's move along. I'll switch cameras. I have seen, some Canada geese flying in, but for the most part, most of the flying activity has been of the gulls. I've seen also red-winged blackbirds in flight, saw, of course, that eagle and that other eagle earlier before I started everything up. And I may have just caught sight of something else in the air. 1 second. I see a northern harrier in the air, distantly. I don't see it now, but it was well in the distance. This vegetation nearby made it difficult to get it, or made it actually impossible to get it on camera, but there was a northern harrier in the air. Maybe we'll see it again. I think I might see it again. So, well in the distance, we have a northern harrier. We're going to keep moving because that's not a particularly great look. But anyway, if you're just joining us, it's a mild day here at Montezuma. My thermometer is still reading 77 degrees. And it feels warm. I mean, it's, although it's clouded over a little bit, which actually works in our favor, I would say. But it is a little, you can see, I'm probably here every once in a while. It's become breezy / windy. Relatively quiet drive up here in terms of bird sightings. I saw just maybe 4 or 5 total red-tailed hawks. I saw not too many turkey vultures, maybe just 2 or 3. Saw some red-winged blackbirds. And there may be more right there. Shoot, missed them. They flew behind. Oh, here they go. There they are. I saw in the last day or two the solitary sandpiper. There was a solitary sandpiper on the rare bird report for Sapsucker Woods, And you know, my first thought was, we saw that on Saturday. I mean, and it may have been the very same one. I'll bet it was, but didn't realize it was necessarily rare for the time of year. There's, I don't know if this is the same one, but again, Northern Harrier. Well out there, so we're not getting a great look, but we'll take it. This might be a little better. I don't know if it's getting a little closer or not. It might be. Yeah, it is actually. Looks like it was just coasting along. Canada geese. And more Canada geese over here, and more here. I don't know if they just all decided to, you know, to take off from the ground, if they were out there already, or if they're just flying along. I have no idea. I'm hearing a high-pitched vocalization. That, I believe, is a frog, not a bird, by the way. Maybe another harrier here. Probably a different one if I had to guess. Watch it as it's making use of the wind. Love them. Absolutely love them. It's making its way. It may come. Oh yeah, it's coming back into our view again. right, we're gonna let it go. They are just beautiful to watch in flight. It's what it's doing. If you're unfamiliar with them, it's looking for food, and that's just how it goes over, these marshier areas and looks for prey. Red-winged blackbirds flying by again. And hold on, up in the distance, what is that? Is that a gull? No, great blue heron in the distance. I think. Yes, great blue heron. Oh! Just received a text. I'll be right with it. Oh, come on. Vegetation's in the way. It looks like they're coming in for a landing, or for the most part are. Not sure what those were. Canada geese. Let me check my phone here. It was a herring gull. Oh, okay, herring gull back there. Okay, thank you. Oh, we should probably switch cameras. You know what? Let's see if we can switch cameras quickly while these. Well, they're breaking up. They're breaking up. That looks like an eagle to me. No telling if that's the same eagle we saw earlier, or that I saw even earlier. It's possible. And in the distance, what is that? Looks like another eagle. So we've definitely seen at least two different eagles here today. Neither one of these two are very close. I haven't followed Montezuma's weather very closely, nor have I followed Ithaca's weather very closely, to be honest with you. But I just never got the sense that there was a lot of rain coming through upstate New York over the last few days. There was some, I think, but nothing, nothing really significant to rehydrate us. But and at this point, at this point in the season, any rain does really help. I mean, it doesn't evaporate within 2 seconds of falling because it's 90 degrees. I mean, it is cooler, and everything that makes a difference. I'm going to set you down for a second. I just want to look around with binoculars a bit. I could open, the other window. I'd like to, just because, help cool the car inside a little bit. Oh, what's that? I'm not sure what that is. Hold on a second. Just saw something. I'm not sure what it was. And I don't see it now. There was what I believe I think I just saw a small murmuration of likely starlings, but I'm not sure. But I saw something else flying along. It may have been a shorebird. It may have been something else entirely, but I don't see it now. The way it was flying, I didn't think I could get the camera on it. And I see something else up in the air. Is that an eagle? I'd say so. But something else was flying. I don't know what it was. It seemed to have grayish. I'm not sure if they were gray wings or grayish flank, and it looked similar to a gull, but too small. And maybe not quite the right shape to be, let's say, a shorebird. So I don't know what it was, and it flew, from, well, currently what is our left to our right. So that's why I couldn't get it. It was flying, behind us, you could say. And there had been several days ago, maybe even more than a week ago, and not here, but elsewhere, a type of bird had been noted in one of the rare bird alerts I received for one of either, it may have been Seneca County, it may have been Cayuga County. But it was a type of bird that actually I think even hunts gulls. I'm not sure. I don't remember what it was, and I don't know if that's what I just saw. Anyway, some mallards. Is that a shovel? I don't know why. I'm not getting a clear focus. They're not close, but they're not that far away. Hold on. Maybe that's a black duck, an American black duck. I wish I could have seen whatever that other bird was. I don't know what it was. I didn't get a very good look at it. I didn't get much of a chance. But I had enough of a look that it had me wondering. I guess keeping the wind, well, we're getting some wind in the car, so I'll close that window. I wish at least I could have seen where that bird went. And maybe it was nothing out of the ordinary. I don't know. Very possible. I went, made a quick bird watching stop last night before heading home for the evening's preparations for today, and it was nice to see two. I didn't have a camera with me, unfortunately, and a good setup, but I saw two bald eagles right on the ground, not right next to each other, but like one on the ground and another just a little ways down the ground, on the ground from it. Both adults, beautiful birds. Some more mallards here. And who's that? That's not a mallard. That, I think, if I had to guess, that's a blue-winged teal, but I'm not sure. And those are, those are the mallards. Looks like a mallard. Anybody else? I don't see anybody else. We'll keep going. Hold on. Did I just see something out of the ordinary? Maybe. Maybe not. I just saw what looked like a sparrow of some sort. I didn't get a good look at it. It was flying and then dove down into the vegetation there. I had thought for a moment, now maybe I just saw something white floating in the water, but I thought I had maybe seen a shorebird of some sort, but since I moved forward a little bit, I don't see anything like that. So maybe it was just my imagination. Shovelers out there. be a pintail out there? It looks like it might be. I'm not sure. That long neck, head's the right color. Maybe a bit of that pin to the tail. Although really it's the males that have the longer tails. Males in breeding colors. Looks like a turkey vulture over here. Just happened to look that way and see it. And is that another? What is that? Is that? I don't know if that's the same harrier or, you know, but it's a harrier. Okay, there's that harrier there, and did I just see a different one here? Yes. Now again, you know, they've been flying around, so this could be the same two harriers we've seen total. I don't know. I'm not sure if I've heard. Let me back up just a little bit. I think we may stop right here for a bit. We will stop here. I believe I may be hearing that whistling type noise you hear from American widgeons. Wheezing, whistling, I don't know how you want to describe it, but I believe I may be hearing that, so. Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing American widgeons. Looking with binoculars now. And I'm still, you know, we never saw one last week, but I believe I heard last week, I thought I heard gadwalls, and I'm hearing again that same vocalization that has me think maybe gadwalls are around, but we'll see. We still have some grasses here in the way, so, you know, no promises. That's a pintail, no doubt now. That's a male northern pintail. Looks like it's, if not in full breeding plumage, it may be pretty close. And there are others out there. I love pintails, as you may know. Is that an American widgeon there? Can't tell. That looks like an American black duck there. Not sure who that is. Oh, we have a, well, we do have an American coot there in the back. Maybe more than one. And that looks like an American widgeon right there at center screen. A male. Black ducks again. So we've been seeing more black ducks than we, happen to normally see. The mallards out there. I think that's a pintail, I think. Maybe. Starting to get into the line of sight area where I'm going to have vegetation in the way, but that looks like a gadwall. Thought I was hearing them. As I've said before, the gadwall looks like a, kind of plain, and from a distance I'm not going to argue. You get a closer look at one though, and you see they're beautiful. Just looking back over to where the Canada geese are, I don't see any reason for the increase in the chatter. So we've seen quite a few northern pintails, widgeons, gadwall or two, American coots, which, as you may or may not know, depending on how new you are not ducks. American coots are not ducks. Not sure who that is way out there. So what are we doing? We're just looking over the field of them, and it looks like it's relatively easy for me to do because they're really primarily in one area distance-wise away from us, rather than like at different, I should say, depths in terms of our view, how deep into the view they are. They're basically out there quite a ways, but I mean, there aren't too many that are closer. Until I said so. Okay, well, anyway, I had to open my big mouth. So, anyway, is that a green-winged teal? That might be. I think it is. Okay. You know, I think I want to move now because, well, what's frustrating is I'm not sure. There are now, I want to look at ducks that are closer. I'm not sure if we'll have the opportunity because of the grasses. And it may, you know, it may be that it's more of just, you know, more of the same. I think this is going to be about as, I don't think it's going to get much better than this right here. All right, let's try from here. May see some different species out there, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Oh, wait, yeah, that looks like a redhead. Is that a redhead? Yes, red. I'm brightening it up now, but that's a redhead at center screen, preening its back feathers. And there's another redhead there. And that, is that a female redhead? I have to look up the redheads again and learn again how to recognize a female. I think we're seeing also ring-necked ducks. Oh, there's a ruddy duck right there at center. Just dove. Widgeons. So we're seeing American widgeons, northern pintails, redheads, American coots. We have seen a ruddy duck or two. Ring-necked ducks. Oh, there are a couple more ruddy ducks again in the back with the white cheeks. Kind of can't really see them now. And the vegetation's not making it easier, and neither is the distance. We're at, for this particular setup, we're at maximum range right now. But it's a nice variety overall. We did see earlier also American black ducks and mallards. Canada goose chatter has increased for some reason. More and more redheads. I don't know if I cannot myself see any more Canada geese coming in, so I don't know if they're calling, if ground control's calling in anybody or not. I don't know. forgot to mention again that we have seen some gadwalls. Is that what I think it is there? Oh, there's a canvasback. Is that it? No, that may not. Is that a canvasback? No, maybe not. Maybe not. No, I don't think so. I take it back. No canvasback. No canvasback. I believe one had been seen here. If my memory serves, and it was considered a rare bird just because it's maybe a little early, but I don't know. For a second, I thought we might have been seeing some scops, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, like right there at center screen. I'm not sure. It could be ringbill or ring-necked duck. I'm not sure, but I don't see the white, spike near its shoulder. But then again, I don't see the white flank either that you might see on a scaup. So I don't know. Okay, I think we're going to move forward again. Let me take a... Oh, let me just check before we move. Some of these birds are a lot closer. Maybe I should have been looking at them instead, but it's nice to look out there and see what's there. These are American widgeons. The males have that patch of yellowish white on their heads. This that's a shoveler. Okay, we're going to move forward. Let's see. To our right, I see a young pied-billed grebe. I saw it a second ago in the water there. I don't see it now. I could tell it was young just by the stripes I saw on its face. Hold on, let me look at one thing also. Okay. I'm just looking. I'm looking to our left at some of the closer ducks, and it's primarily American widgeons. Couple mallards also, and something else. Not getting super close-ups, but these are American widgeons. I wouldn't mind a super close-up of a pair one of these days. I don't see any that are really, really close, and I'm going to move on. Time is always a factor. Hold on 1 second. I thought I saw something. Hold on. So we're looking at a northern harrier. I'm doing my best to keep it in the frame. It's at a long distance. I'm going to let it go. And, you know, quite honestly, following one from in the car is never easy, but, you know. Oh, what's that? Another one. Oh, no, that's an eagle. I don't know if that's the eagle we were looking at just a moment ago. Harrier again. Hold on a second. Let me look with binoculars out there. Oh, wait, that was a different eagle, by the way, because that other eagle we were looking at on the ground is still there. So we've seen at least 4 eagles here today, 2 adult, 2 young, or younger, I should say. Anyway, another quick look out at a dense area of ducks. We may have already looked at them. You know, depends on if they've moved around or what. Lighten up a little. See that white cheek on that small duck there? That's a ruddy duck. Doing a little preening right now, and yeah. Ruddy. Okay, let's move along, I think. I'm going to switch camera. You know, I kind of alluded to it maybe a little earlier, but you know, sometimes if you're reading the eBird rare bird reports, you know, you have to remember some of these birds, you may say, oh, I see those all the time, and maybe you do, but it, you know, very often it's the issue is that you don't see that bird all the time given the, you know, the date on the calendar. Now I have been told, I think someone told me once that, you know, like a certain, hold on one second. We have 2 eagles on the ground right now. That one that we were already looking at, and another one. and possibly a third. We'll stop and take a look. My problem is, oh, you know what? We'll go forward a little further. Anyway, I think I've been told by somebody, sometimes like the rarity status needs to be updated for a given species in a given area at a given maybe time of year. And you may say, okay, I mean, when you're seeing a species all the time, and at that time of year, and you start to wonder, is something wrong? Is it really not a rarity? And that's what the person was getting at. It may not have really been rare for that area, and probably eBird should be updated to reflect that. So anyway, here's that other eagle, the other bald eagle on the ground. The one that we were already seeing on the ground is right here. And I saw another dark spot over here, which may just be vegetation or something. Hey, get off me. Oh, I don't know if I can see it. Hold on. No, whatever that other dark thing was well in the background, I cannot see it now. So I have no idea what it is. Okay. Just saw something land. I'm not sure what it was. Those coots out there, that kind of look like it. Hard to see out there. I mean, now the sun has come out again, and it looks like it's mostly coots. Oh, and I see, I'm not going to be able to show it to you, but there's a double-crested cormorant in the air. Maybe I can. Yep, that's it. Okay, so we've seen one anyway. Just happened to catch it in flight. In the air, I see a younger eagle. No telling if we've seen it already, but I'm going to let it go. It's kind of why I don't like to do the various, and I'm not saying no one should. I personally don't like to do the various bird count activities, just because I'm always afraid I'm going to count a bird twice. And oh, who's that? Looks like a pied-billed grebe. I've seen one already, and there was another one. Also not a duck. Oh, there, it's back. And it was back. May have been on the younger side. I'm not sure. Is that? Hold on. I see a green-winged teal. Just preening. Looking cute. Alright, we're going to keep moving. Only because it's somehow not the very... I mean, it's not close enough for super close-ups. Hold on 1 second. I think I see a few crows up ahead. And we'll get to them if we get to them. And a whole bunch of birds just took off from nearby. Oh, come on. And I may have just heard an eagle. Eagle vocalization. And the cormorant, or maybe a different cormorant possibly, just flew by. I just gave you a quick glimpse of it. Eagle, in the meantime, if I can get it. I don't know if you can hear or not, but the eagles are vocalizing. It could have been because that one was flying over and the others are maybe objecting. I don't know. Oh, is that? Hold on. Might give you a better look at the cormorant, which is now at the water level. Not quite fully black, so maybe it's a young one, relatively young. Let me see if oh, a lot of the ducks have just taken off again. They're in the air and they're flying back. It's very difficult for me to show them to you. You know, we've actually seem to have driven beyond where I can see those eagles now, so I don't know if they're still there or not. That's the same cormorant. I didn't get its flight very well. But is there something else out here? Okay, oh, I see. It's a gull on top of a mound. Okay, I was wondering what that was. Oh, looks like some teals just took off from here. Oh, there's a harrier. This is through the windshield, so it's not perfect. It's within 5 or 6 feet of me, if that. It's on the ground. I can't see my screen, but I'm pointing in the general direction. I'm sorry. I can't even see it. Ah. It's out of view now. out of view. I don't know if you like that, but I did. I just wish I wish we had more time, and I wish I didn't have to go through the windshield to see that. That was beautiful. Hold on, let me get things set here. I wish we could have another opportunity to do that. I don't know where that Harrier could be. Hold on. Oh, I see it. It's back there a ways. I don't know if we could just caught it in flight again. I don't see it now. I can't go back that far. I just can't. There are too many cars there too. It was just going along the water's edge there, and I believe it frightened what I thought were some green-winged teals. And there are a bunch of cars behind me. Looking through the windshield, or the rear view mirror. And I think it was just going along that. I don't know if these cars are stopped for the Harrier or not. I kind of doubt it, but wow. That would have been nice to see more of, to be honest with you. And not through the windshield. And that there's a tree, I don't know if you saw it just now, that really got in the way. And I'm not going to chase it down. I'd love to, but I'm not going to. That's not what we do. But it would be nice to get another look at a Harrier like that. I see to our right a turkey vulture in the air. Hold on. A couple more pied-billed grebes out here. I promise, they were there. Oh, there's one. And I think that's one also. And that looks like one. So at least three maybe. Sometimes, you know, these breezy days, and not always, but sometimes they will apparently, you know, encourage the larger birds to take flight, to use that wind, and to, you know, that can sometimes give us some great views. It's really the time of year to start seeing northern harriers around here anyway. Or at least that's, you know, often it seems like it's a good time, you know, as in the autumn. And we'll take every opportunity we can get. I love northern harriers. I saw two other ducks besides this one that's floating out there. Oh, and who's this over here? Someone just dove. It may have been another. That's a high-billed grebe. grebe that just dove. And here's another grebe. Oh, it just dove. See if it pops up so I can verify that it was a grebe. Not a duck, different type of bird entirely, but it looks a lot like a duck. And the first time I had ever seen one was at Sapsucker Woods. They're not normally there, but every once in a while. Sure if that was a green-winged teal or a blue-winged teal, to be honest with you. And I see what looks like a great blue heron in the distance. Overall, I mean, I think, I don't know about you, I'm enjoying this visit to Wildlife Drive. I just want to look out here. Maybe it may be little or nothing out there, but we'll take a look with the other camera. Not too long a look, but we'll take a look out there. And you know, it's going to be tough to see, I think, just because of the distances involved, and the sun is back out. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, 1 second here. Hold on, I gotta deal with something. Okay. No, cut it out. Oh, hold on. These look like green-winged teals, judging by that one anyway. Okay, well, kind of swimming away. Let's see where not sure where everything really begins out there. With the naked eye, it's tough to see. The water's getting a little choppy. not seeing well. It's too far with the current conditions to see well. Mostly widgeons, but there are some gadwalls out there. We just saw one do what I believe is a courtship maneuver of some sort. Those are too far away to give you a good look. But I'm not seeing anything that strikes me as out of the ordinary. So we're going to move on. This battery is very low. Let's continue a little bit. I see up ahead. I see another harrier that just took to the air, or at least it looked like it just took to the air. Hold on a second. The teals, we may have seen those already. Oh, looks like a gallinule. Haven't seen one of those yet today until now. This is a juvenile common gallinule. Good to see. Not a duck, but does resemble them in the overall form factor, yes. Oh, two harriers. One in the foreground, one in the background. Let me see if I can get the one in the foreground. Oh, come on, Ferris. Nope. Hold on. No, I think it, partly because of the way the camera's set up, it's too low. Where did it? Okay, vegetation is not helping. We're going to let it go. And I'm going to switch cameras. And I'm going to switch batteries in the other camera. I have a way to power the other camera with you know, a longer term battery, but it involves a wire and it's kind of a hassle, and you know, it's just kind of a pain to do here in the car. I don't need more wires running in the car. That common gallinule is, well, I was going to say it's with the with a few green-winged teals, but now it's kind of separated. It's kind of hanging around with them, kind of. Obviously, we're not seeing a lot of those anymore. A month or two ago, you know, we would be hearing them quite a bit, and seeing them, but not now. So I'd say, you know, today, at least here on Wildlife Drive, we've had, you know, better luck with raptors. We've seen a few eagles. We've seen, I don't know how many, you know, northern harriers. It's tough to say, given how they move around and everything in and out of our you know, our view. Also seen, you know, a turkey vulture or two. Last week we just didn't have such luck for whatever reason. There's no doubt. I mean, we're still, you know, overall in a dry spell. To my left, the channel, which has filled with vegetation and currently has no birds that I can see, does have a little bit of water in it, which is more than I can say I saw last week. saw no water last week. To our right, the Benning Marsh is, to my eyes, dry, and I don't see any birds with the naked eye anyway. Last week, I can't remember where I was when I said it, but I mentioned I had seen, an area that I was really dry. I couldn't remember where it was. Well, I saw it again today. Now I do remember where it was, and it was once again dry, and it's near a river, and or even maybe, I don't know if it's considered part of that river or not, maybe not, but it was dry, and I don't know if I'm not sure if I've ever seen it that dry before. I mean, even in prior years, or at least I don't remember having noticed it. Gulls flying around to our left and up ahead, but I see something that may be something else in the air. Looks like an eagle. Something other than an adult. I just caught a glimpse of some water in this channel to our left, just where, there was a little break in the vegetation. So that's promising. It doesn't mean that we can see anything that might be there, just because the vegetation did get a chance to grow there this year and last year. I do have a harrier in my sight, but it's... Come on, wire. Stupid. It's not close, so we're not going to really even try to zoom in on it. As it gets closer, it's... so you can see that's where it is. Some ducks of some sort. of them anyway is a mallard. Judging by that vocalization I just heard. Oh, and another. Oh goodness, these wires, I swear. They're tangled around my water bottle, tangled around my car's shifter. Let me look at the binoculars, maybe I can tell what they are. And the wires get tangled around my own hand. Okay, they do all appear to be mallards. Okay, a few mallards. It's annoying when I go to reach for my binoculars and the camera wires and power wires and everything, they're all tangled around my hand. Looks like a female red-winged blackbird. Bye. Breed that just dove. Last week we had seen in this stretch a number of great egrets. So far I haven't seen anyone. I'm not sure what those are. They may be starlings. Come on, come on. How'd the wires get tangled up like that? Anyway, these guys just flew by where they are. I can't tell what they are. They look like ducks, though, of some sort. I see a couple Canada geese. May have just seen a, yeah, it looks like another piebald breed. One just took off. And those birds across the highway. There are more of them there now. I'd say they look like starlings. Let me take a look with binoculars, see if I can tell any better. I'm going with starlings. Looks like an eagle. So I'm not seeing yet any great egrets, but I am seeing some Canada geese and some ducks of some sort. More ducks over here. Let's, I think this might be our best bet in terms of looking at these birds from here. So we'll take a few moments and do that. Man, I hate this wire. This one just curls around everything. Very frustrating. Okay, now. So, like I said, Canada geese. Also some ducks. I'm not sure what they are. I'm actually having a hard time seeing them. Those could just be mallards. They somehow look small. I think, yeah, they're not, those weren't mallards, they're too small. Those are mallards there, we can see them. Maybe these are green-winged teals. Really brighten them up. Okay, that's, I don't want to, well, first of all, it's getting hard for you to even look at, I'm sure, but everything is backlit here, so it's tough for me to see. Maybe you can see it better on your screens than I can see on mine. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to give you a look at most of them, and maybe, if I look at the video later, maybe I'll determine what they are, see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Okay, that's just about it. I'm going to leave this camera in place just in case. Alright, let's drive forward a bit. I've got to replace this one wire. It just curls, I can't get it to uncurl. It replaced a different wire which had lasted me for years. Don't see no egrets, no great egrets so far. I have a feeling we're not going to see any. Not here anyway. Never know. Oh! I take it back. There's one. So we are seeing one great egret anyway. Good to see. Maybe not the best look at one, but we'll take it. Okay, let's keep moving. There were a few Canada geese there too, I didn't show them. They look like mallards from what I can tell. Okay, the view's not getting any better. Okay, let's switch cameras. just about it for Wildlife Drive. There's always a chance we'll see something before we reach the end of it, but I'm not seeing anything right now. Still reading 77 degrees. If that can be believed. I don't know what's rattling. Doesn't sound good. All in all, I'd say that was actually a decent, visit to Wildlife Drive. Certainly not our fastest, which is a good thing in terms of, having seen things. We get a really fast trip, it means we didn't see anything, so, I enjoyed that overall. Frustrating in a way. I mean, I wish we could have seen that northern harrier even better. The one that was really close. That was something. That is it for Wildlife Drive. So, off we go. Given much thought to where to go today beyond Wildlife Drive. I'd say overall, the conditions and situation are similar to what we had last week. I see something in the air. I'm not sure what it is. I'm wondering if it's something that is kind of out of the ordinary for now. Oh, come on. I thought it was going to fly over the road. I see it now. Is it, what is it? It's an eagle. Okay. Bald eagle up right above us. And it seemed to have a little bit of white on its head, but it didn't have a white tail, so it didn't seem to be a full adult. For a second, I thought it might be an osprey, but proved otherwise. And that goes along with what I was saying earlier. an osprey is not rare, and until maybe now this time of year, okay, now it is somewhat rare, but just a few weeks ago they were common. That I believe there's any water out there or shorebirds out there, but I'm tempted to go to Van Dyne Spoor just to take a look. I haven't seen any, rare bird sighting reports, for that location. No surprise, given this area is often, often a trouble spot. Even if we weren't to go to Van Dyne Spoor, going and traveling through this stretch and looking over these various areas has been in the past a good thing for us, and we've had luck here and there. So I don't mind driving, at least in this area, just to have a look around. Just like now. All right, I just spotted, they're not close,